Hey ladies, it's Jennifer Lane here, creator founder of Nice Girls Finish Last and Nice Girls Finish Last Apparel. How are you doing and Happy New Year? I wanted to do a short video for you as you enter 2024, and I know we're about 8 days in now. And a lot of you, just like everybody else, decides that they want to change something either in their personal life or their career, business, and so on. And we make our resolutions. But the problem is, and I don't need to tell you this, is that by around February, maybe even to March, you fall off, right? And it's common, okay? And I wanted to share just a few tips with you. So if you've got these resolutions, whether it's 2, 5, 10, whatever it is, I can help give you something to really think about, something that you can even implement in the planning of your resolutions and how you're going to achieve them so that you don't fall off in a couple months and you actually can see change. You can actually progress. You can see growth. And from my experience in business for many, many years now and my personal development journey, I'm going to share with you what I know works because it's worked for me and it's worked for others that I've shared it with, and I want to share it with you. So maybe this will kind of help. So if you've got pen and paper, great. If not, just listen. They're pretty simple, but it's not about the resolutions itself. It is not about the big goals that you have, okay? It's actually about the steps. It's actually about the planning. And I did a New Year's resolution video about 2 years back talking about this and keeping it simple because that's what it should be. That's how you should plan it. And I'm going to share with you why. So my tips is going to be simple. It's going to be realistic. It's going to be something that you can do and something that that's going to be sustainable. That if you really think you're going to go from 0 to 100 really quick and you think that it's going to stay and it's going to stick, you're wrong. And I don't have to tell you that, because if you just reflect a little bit in the years past and you think about all the resolutions that you've come up with over the past several years, it's fair to say you're going to admit that, they didn't quite work out. And jumping from this spot and just trying to take this big leap over to whatever that goal is, it just never seems to work out. That's why there's a joke that in the New Year's, the gyms are full of people with these big health and fitness goals, right? And they want to have that nice body for summer. They want to just get healthier. And mid-February, maybe if they're lucky, March, they're done, right? And the gyms are back to being their normal capacity. But it doesn't have to be that way. And I want to share with you. So if you've known me for a while, you've watched my videos before, you know that I'm always just trying to give you information, give you tips that you can actually follow, that you can actually implement, and basically keeping it real with you, because I'm not going to tell you something that just sounds like a wonderful magic system formula for you to follow to achieve those resolutions, but I actually wanted to share with you something that works. So follow along with me if you're interested. The first thing, and I'll keep that as short as possible, is to make a plan with small steps, with small increments, okay? So for example, and this is the easiest one to use because a lot of people do it, you want to start eating healthy, but right now your habits, questionable, right? Hey, we're all like that at some point. So you're not going to expect that right now you're eating a lot of takeout, you're eating at a lot of restaurants, a lot of fast food. When you do cook at home, it's stuff that you don't make from scratch. It's stuff that you just pop into the microwave or whatever the case may be, frozen foods and stuff like that. You can't, if you're really being honest, you can't really think that you're going to go from that to all of a sudden eating these beautiful, healthy, great portion size meals 7 days a week. It's going to be hard. And this is why people can't meet and achieve those resolutions and those goals, because it's hard and you're trying to break bad habits or just old habits, and you're trying to form new ones. And those are both really difficult. So you want to start off small. When you come up with your plan, make sure it's little steps that you're going to do. So for example, if you really do want to get healthier and maybe lose weight and you want to start making healthier meals, you're not going to go from trying to eat healthy 7 days a week. you're going to go, because right now you're not doing it ever, you're going to go from maybe committing to 3 good, healthy meals a week, right? Or 3 days you're going to do really great. But you're going to move that up to 4, and you're going to move that up to 5. And pretty soon you just have that 1 or 2 day cheat days on the weekends or whatnot. And if you can do that, then you'll actually see progress. It won't be quite as hard, and you'll be able to achieve that particular goal. Same thing for the gym. If you're not going to the gym at all, you haven't seen the gym in months, maybe the whole entire year, you're not going to start going 6 days a week. Maybe for the first 2 weeks you will, and then you're going to fall off. You're going to get tired. You're going to be lazy. You're going to get busy, whatever. So commit to going 3 times a week. Commit to going to an hour that is actually going to fit into your schedule. If you drag yourself out of bed every single day, you're just not a morning person, but suddenly you think you're going to wake up at 4 a.m. and be at the gym, that's not going to last long. It's not. So think about what it is you're trying to achieve. And instead of just trying to get there like that, start with small steps, okay? And even, one of mine is getting back into reading. I used to read a lot, whether it was personal development, business books, books just for my own entertainment. I would read a lot. And, life gets busy, and you have a hectic schedule, and you've got kids and all of that, and it gets harder. And then when you do have time, you're scrolling TikTok videos or whatever you're doing, or watching TV, so if you are going from not reading at all and you want to start reading, start with 20 minutes a day, start with 10 minutes a day. You'd be amazed how far you'll go and how much you'll read just doing that, and how that habit, all of a sudden it's 20 minutes, all of a sudden it's 30 minutes, almost 45 minutes. You have to incorporate it in little steps if you actually plan to achieve it, okay? So that's number 1. Small steps, people. Number 2, write it down, okay? Make a visual. I'm not talking about a vision board. I've never been big on that, but you can do that if that's your thing, but put it somewhere. So I have this whiteboard here, and when there are things that I want to either get done or I want to purchase, so let's just say new living room couches or whatever, I write it down here. And I do that because if I just say, I'd really like to redo this, I'd really like to redo the bathroom, I'd really like to buy this, whatever, okay, I want to go to a trip here, I'm not going to do it, because even though it's a nice thought in my mind, you forget about it, right? Out of sight, out of mind. It's true. But when I put it up on my whiteboard, I had 6 things up here this past year, and now there's only 1. I have 1 left to erase. So once I get that or achieve that, I erase it. That's my simple way, okay? So you can be fancier than that, but write it down somewhere and put it in a place that you're going to see it on a daily basis. On your fridge, your calendar. I don't know if you've got a calendar that you actually hang up, whatever. Number 3, record it. Record your progress. Record what you're doing. Some people would consider this like journaling. That's fine. But it's to help hold you accountable. It's to give you, again, that visual, and track your progress. We don't often realize how far we've come until we really sit and reflect. So it can be easy to get discouraged when you feel like you're not making much progress, but you are. And you don't feel like you're making much progress because you feel so overwhelmed by these new tasks, this new agenda, this new everything. And you get so caught up in just life and all of the busy things of life that you don't really see how much progress you're making. And it's encouraging. It's encouraging. So if you don't have an accountability partner, you could at least be holding yourself accountable by providing a visual of the progress that you're making. And trust me, it's easy, okay? So if your habit is not tracking progress and you're like, well, Jen, I'm learning new habits and I don't have a habit of tracking progress, I'm gonna forget all about that. It's gonna be overwhelming. No, just keep it simple. This is why I don't do anything fancier than writing stuff on a whiteboard. But it's there, and it's in my office, in my loft, and I see it every day. So track your progress, okay? Now, that's it. If you thought we were going to go further than that, we're not. Like, that's how simple it is. But I do want to share with you a bonus. The bonus one The bonus tip is be forgiving. Okay, life is busy. You're only human. You are working hard to make changes, and to, again, change your habits is hard. To break old habits, to form new habits is hard. So understand that also life can be unpredictable. And while you may say, I'm going to take care of this Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, sometimes something else comes up that you have to take care of on that Friday or that Monday. And don't be so upset and discouraged and feel like you're falling off track just because something kind of got in the way. If it was unavoidable, it's unavoidable, and it's okay. You're still going to make progress as long as you keep at it. Okay, so don't be too hard on yourself. It's going to be hard, and you need to be forgiving to yourself when you kind of mess up, or I don't know, maybe just honestly just get lazy and not feel like doing it. It's fine. And then I have a last bonus for you, okay? An extra one. And if you've watched any of my videos in the past, you've heard me say this a lot. And it is, just do it, okay? Just do it, okay? That I will give Nike props for that slogan, because it is so true. Stop thinking about, I'm too tired to go to the gym. Stop thinking about, I don't know, cheeseburger sounds much better than this. Stop thinking about, I just don't know if I can really talk to these prospects. I don't know if I'm really good at writing emails and trying to make sales and upsells and stuff like that. I don't know if anyone's even going to want this product that I'm about to launch on social media and try to get customers. Stop thinking so much. Just do it. Don't wait for everything to be perfect. It never will be. You will learn, you will grow, you will change, you will develop in the whole progress. If you sit there and examine everything and nitpick everything and think about how you don't have all of your ducks in a row, you're never going to make progress. Even if you take a few steps forward, you're going to be going right back. So just do it. Tell yourself to shut up and just do it. Stop making excuses and just do it. That's it. So it's pretty simple. I hope this helps you. If you've already been struggling and we're in day 8 of 2024, start fresh, be forgiving, start fresh, start those small steps, and push forward from here on out. It's not over yet. We just got started. But if you really want to accomplish something, you can. And I will also say this, as you're coming up with your resolution stuff, don't try to have like 100, just 3. Okay? Because you know, or 1 even, whatever it might be. But when you close out 2024, and if you're fortunate enough to close out 2024, you want to be able to look back and say, wow, look what I was able to do because I stayed disciplined. I just did it. I took small steps, which got me where you are then. And be proud of that. And then you'll actually have new resolutions for 2025. So ladies, hope this helps. Put in the comments, let me know what you think. If you've got a tip that's always worked really well for you, put that. Also, go check out nicegirlsapparel.com so you can get some Nice Girls gear. If you are a confident, sassy businesswoman, then go check out our apparel line there. Appreciate you, and you guys have a wonderful day.